preparing some things, but pretty much we're going to be setting up a new tank for our Mollie Fry, and I'm kind of letting the lady decide on what we should do with the tank because she likes the mollies and those were her fish. So long story short, we're going to get everything prepared, which mostly we have. We're going to wait for you guys to get in here, and by then we're going to be setting this tank up. It is a little scuffed up and we still need to clean it, and pretty much we're going to be showing you the process of how we set up a tank and how we're going to set them up for our babies that we've bred. So stay tuned for that, and we'll be right back. For right now, I'll turn you over here. You guys can enjoy that fish tank while we prepare some stuff, and I'll see you in a minute. Oh, it's right there.
Can you clean that?
And I scrubbed it with that scrub pad. Scrubbed the whole edge. We can do everything.
No one on there.
Come on, Milo. Come on. Lay down. Lay down.
Use the scrub brush there.
Scrub brush right there. All right, guys, we're gonna get the tank scrubbed right here. She's getting all the calcium buildup and the water excess and all that stuff off the tank, and we're getting it prepared. But for right now, we're gonna keep you on the tank over here. And yeah, so stay tuned. We're building a Mollie Fry tank for our babies. They're about, I would say, 2.5 to 3 weeks old, and they're just overcrowding the other fish that are currently about to have another set of fry. So we're moving them out of that tank to get them set up in this tank right here. So stay tuned for that. Catherine, the tank you're looking at is 120 gallons. Yep. All right, guys, we're gonna go ahead and get it turned back on. The tank we're cleaning here and preparing. So pretty much we're gonna be setting up this 75 tall boy. It's a slim tank. It's a slim but tall. It's a 75 gallon slim. Long story short, we're gonna be getting this prepared, and I have to haul 5-gallon buckets from downstairs up the stairs into here. So I'm gonna be doing that as she's putting the decorations in the tank and setting up the whole tank for our fry. So stay tuned for that. I'm gonna start pouring. You guys are gonna see a lot of butt, so we're sorry for that. I guess if we had a better angle, we would give it to you, but for right now, you're gonna be seeing a lot of cheeks. It's true. It's true.
Where's the paper towels?
Paper towels. We do use AquaSafe as we dump in. We do 5-gallon increments pretty much. So we do, well, technically 10 gallons, but we're pouring in 5 gallons at a time. So we'll do the 10-gallon treatment, which is a cap full. And so there's our first 10 gallons in the tank. We've already put our first 10 gallons of chemical in there, so don't worry. Guys have any questions? What's up, Eddie boy? How's it going, man? I appreciate you stopping in. We're setting up a new tank for our baby fries, and we're setting it up in the man cave here next to the big 120 and getting our baby fish in here and set up. So that's what we're doing. I'm hauling 5-gallon buckets up the stairs, and she's preparing the tank right now. So pretty much that's what we're doing. So if you guys have any questions, let me know. I apologize, I'm 6'5". I gotta bend down so much to look at the phone, but anyhow, I'm out of here. I'm going to get more water. So you gotta, if they ask you something, try to pay attention to that. Oh yeah, I forgot to say, this is technically my wife. We're not married yet. Been engaged. Catherine,
So it's called
Katie.
Fiance.
Yeah, fiance. So long story short, that's her. She's gonna take over the role.
Just doing some cleaning right now. And once we fill it, it'll have to filter out and get all the dirty stuff through there before we put the fry in. This tank's been in our basement, so it's a bit dirty. Hello. Got our bucket full of decorations. Now we gotta figure out how to place these. Kyle's on here laughing at me.
What's he saying?
He's just laughing.
Missed the spot.
No. think we're gonna do this one.
Well, we got another 15 gallons up here, and we're gonna be getting those in soon. First, I'm taking a break.
Where do you think I should put this? Over here? I'm gonna put something purple, not blackish by that one.
Yeah, we gotta flatten the sand out too.
Can't really see it from up top. I don't think I should put this one right there.
Yeah, that's a pretty good one right there. I would probably put the green ones around something somehow.
I'm gonna put the purple with that. Hand me that other one. It's tilting.
I bet another 3 more buckets after these, then I can probably start running the filter. The man cave's gonna be set up after this, guys. It's really gonna be set in tune. You gotta give me some fish posters and some lights in here. But yep, starting to come together. The fish are adjusting. We have exciting news. We have this peacock in here, right there, is holding baby fry in its mouth currently. As you can see, his throat is really bulged out compared to this one. Let's say for size comparison, the throat's not bulged out, and we did confirm it when I did this whole tank setup a couple days ago, when I moved it from the living room up to the man cave. Pretty much I noticed that right away, and I instantly thought, no way. But we confirmed it, guys. We have baby fry coming from our peacocks, and I'm pretty sure they're together right now. She is the female. She's carrying the eggs in her throat, and she will until the fries actually hatch in her mouth, and then she'll hold them in her mouth for a while longer until they're big enough to come out. But sometimes they don't. If this is her first breed, I don't know, because it's surprising. It was a surprise. If that's her first set of eggs, she might eat them. So we don't want to get our hopes up too much, but we are excited because we are going to have to set up a tank for these fry soon. But I'm pretty sure that's the dad right there. Grab what? All right. We're currently getting the airline in there so we can set up our tugboat here. It's got a sunken
Maybe.
boat. Hopefully it works properly. We'll see. Nah. It wants us to try a question and answer thing. We ain't doing that. Said something about bite your ice cream. The long story short, guys, the tank is looking really good up here. We got our snake tank right here. And the snake is currently, should be up here. Oh no, it's hiding somewhere. Usually it hides right up there along the top. But I'm sure it's hiding behind the back and the foam. It likes to go behind this piece here. But we're working on getting the tug. She's struggling a little bit. But, yep. Switch you guys back around.
There we go.
Got it.
Yep. Hopefully it's on there good enough.
Deal. We'll find out. If not, and we want to try to hide that line as best as we can, but
No.
that's alright. We got the green plants we can put behind it or something. But if you guys want, we could take you to the Mollie tank to show you the baby fry that we will be putting in this tank. There's probably going to be roughly, I think, 20 to 25. We know over 20. It's hard to count them when they're all swimming around. But today will be the first sure count on them. And new things are happening. So we're excited. And it's our first set of fish we've ever bred, even though they're mollies and they breed easy. It's still an accomplishment because we're working on our cichlids so we can set up a fish store. And we want to sell fish online mostly to our fans and then just customers who want more of an exotic cichlid or molly or beta. Pretty much anything that people actually look forward to getting. We're going to try to
Sorry, our son just came home with his grandma.
I don't want to say hi.
I forgot where I was at.
Bye.
Love you.
We're on live.
Yeah.
Say hi.
Hi.
Tell them what you like to say.
Like and subscribe.
Anyhow, where was I?
We were talking about cichlids.
Yeah, we pretty much want to sell to you guys and customers online. So it's a big accomplishment for us getting mollies, and now we have our first, not technically yet, our first sack of eggs of technically peacocks. And I'll have to get the names of the actual two breeds of the peacocks once they fully hatch. So long story short, we're excited about that. Hopefully you guys are excited. We're trying to build up our community of fish lovers and just in general people who like content, family content. So stay tuned for all that. Now that she's got some more decorations put in here, I'm going to fill it up a little more so we can get this filter going.
It might be too much greenery.
That's all right. We're just going to take our time pouring the buckets in. I don't want to mess up the sand too much. I'm pretty sure we have black gravel, a bag or two in here of black gravel and some black sand. So this tank was prior set up to hold all of our peacocks, and we finally upgraded, and the tank's been in the basement. So now we got a purpose for it. We got 8 more tanks in the basement. We're ready to fulfill once we start breeding our own fish like we talked about. After this bucket right here, we'll go ahead and toss in another treatment of Aquasave, because we'll be at our 10-gallon mark.
Get all my plants out of there.
Milo, knock it off. Hmm? Oh, you get around the bed. Huh? Good look. Tugboat doing anything? A little bit.
It was. Spinning. I don't know why he's hard in his hand. I did have part of it cleared up.
Alrighty. Don't forget that. And read the instructions. On the cap, it'll tell you how much to fill. Halfway, 5 gallons. Full, 10 gallons. You do cap full every 10 gallons. Now that we're almost high enough, we might be able to run this filter here in a couple more buckets. So, and then it'll start looking a lot cleaner, because obviously it doesn't look clean right now.
Hello, Megan. Waiting for him to put more water in here. That way we can level out the sand and make sure everything's sitting in there really good.
Megan,
Mm-hmm.
your buddy, or Megan Moody?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. How's it going, Megan? What's all that? Oh, moms. That's good. I like it. It even kind of looks good when it's uneven and it ain't just a straight flat drain. It has some like diversity in it instead of just straight plain. Plain, oh Jane, I got that one. This is need it all.
You're pulling them up here. Could possibly start it now.
You can put another cap full.
Or opposite. Two and we'll be good.
Yep. We could use one more, probably a half of, probably another 5 gallons to top it off.
Try that white one.
Yeah. We should be able to, we got a cup, a bottle.
Is it plugged in?
I don't think so, it's that one right there.
Oh.
I had water in it from that thing. We'll go ahead and top it off real quick. Alright guys,
We need the new.
what's next? We're gonna get new filters
Can you hand me the bucket?
and we're going to get the lights clean. Which bucket?
Just any. So I can put the filters in there.
We're gonna get the lights clean and the tops clean as this is filtering so we can get some light on this so you guys can really see what we're working with. And yeah. That top,
Or you want new ones or just,
Yeah, I
wash
got new
them
ones
out?
downstairs.
those just need a good rinse.
I thought they got rinsed last.
No, remember you put brand new ones in there?
from the sand earlier.
Hmm?
The dust from the sand earlier.
Are you gonna use the other one?
I couldn't remember what I put.
No, the ones that I.
Just gave me?
Yeah.
Alright, I don't know. I don't know what bacteria is in them. You know.
From our big tank.
Well, it's been sitting long too.
This?
This tank has been sitting in the
I
basement
know.
since we put the
Talking about
120
the
in the living
filters.
room. Alright.
Did you get one more gallon?
I have it. Get the lights set up.
I didn't want
We
to
can set
bubble it
lights.
all out before you add.
Oh, you don't have to. I think it looks pretty good like that. Don't look bad. Gives it.
Fine right there.
We'll make
It's
it.
in the little
Yeah.
house.
Nope, blocking the view. One person, that's us watching. And we lost likes. How do you lose the like?
Aerator goes.
Came off.
No. Right here. It stinks because. Oh, that's good.
Put it in the middle. I don't think there's the whole boat.
Yeah.
Which it still needs to go over some.
Yeah.
Alright. Definitely need to take those off while I'm cleaning. That's how it looks. I'll put my hand in there. Where's the scrub down here? Get this out of the way. I guess we keep the lights on there. Don't matter. Unless you want to scrub it.
I don't. About lunchtime.
Yeah, we're about done. We're gonna leave the live on for like a time lapse of the water filtering. And if anybody just wants to look at the fish tank. And then when we're done eating lunch, we'll just come back up here and finish it out.
you can eat it in there.
All right, lid clean, lights clean. Let's get the lights put on there. Go look. All right, got the cord. Need it for this light. All right. Let's get the tugboat set. Back in position. Not gonna lie. This tugboat is hard to get in here. Alrighty, guys. What we're gonna do is a time lapse of the tank and the filter. And how long it takes. Pretty much right now we're gonna call this good, and we're gonna let this filter once this becomes all clear, and we're gonna go eat lunch and feed the baby, and then we'll be back. We're leaving this online so you guys can watch the tank filter, which I don't think you guys probably want to watch that. We'll put it on half of that tank, half of this tank, so you can see the cloudiness still, and you can still see some fish, so it's not so boring. But we're gonna go eat some lunch real fast in our house downstairs, so we're not going anywhere. We're gonna leave this live up for a little bit so we can get a little time lapse of the tank, and you guys can look at the fish still. But we appreciate you guys liking it and sharing it out. It really helps just get out there more on the FYP, the For You page. And we really just appreciate anything you guys do. You guys keep us continuing to breed and have fish tanks, and really just keeping fish healthy in general and water clean. So thanks for stopping in. If you're still watching, if you have any questions, comment down below. We will be watching from one of our cell phones downstairs while we eat, so if you guys do comment, we can see. But yeah, enjoy the fish and enjoy this tank, kind of half the tank as it filters, and then we'll reveal it all as it's clean. We'll go down to the Mollie tank, get the baby mollies, and catch and wrangle all of them. However, we're gonna proceed on doing that, but we still have a lot of work ahead of us, so if you guys want to stick around or come back in like 15-20 minutes, we're going to be here still. We're just going to be AFK for right now. Go ahead and get these cords all cleaned up. I'm going to go eat some lunch real quick, and then I'll be right back. Alrighty, guys. I have finished my food pretty much, and as you can tell right here in this corner, it has gotten a lot cleaner and clearer. So sweet deal. I would say I'd give it another. It really kind of stays milky for days. I mean, not like this milky. We got well, we had a brand new filter in here, and somehow it came out. That's the first time that's ever happened. All right. Yeah, I can say I've honestly never had that happen. One of the filters came out of the actual filter, of the filtering hole. Huh. But we do have a little depth to this tank. I'm gonna grab it because it'd look a lot better on this way. Let me get down here. So pretty much, you can see me there. It's a lot cleaner than it was. So you have some rolling hills here. Excuse me. And we got some greenery with some, I guess we got clam rock and some tall green plants so they can hide up in. We got old Nemo. We got the tugboat, the crashed boat that's still operating with an aerator, head connected. So we got plenty of oxygen going into the water. We got a little castle here. Now remember, these are for Mollie Fry. They're not for beautiful peacocks and cichlids and everything else. Like this tank right here. This is my fiance's tank. So she wanted some color, she wanted some green, and they're Mollie Fry. So they're what happened? The one of the filters came out of the hole up there. Then we got some rock and some plants behind it, scenery, and some more. And all them bubbles, that's just air working itself off from being taken out of the water and then been put back in. So we got this 120 right here. And the water's so clean. Look at the reflecting. It's like glass. And reflecting all of the fish. But yep, I'm gonna get you guys set back up. Put you guys back up here. Probably just give you a view of this tank for right now. If you guys have any questions on this setup, you can let me know. I can answer to the best of my ability. The reason for it not being full right now is we just set this tank up 3 days ago maybe, and I didn't realize that there's a lean forward a little bit. It's leaning, I guess with the carpet and the wood underneath there, it just wants to lean at us, and I don't want to keep filling it up and put too much pressure on this glass. So we don't want to have a break. I shouldn't even have said that, but this tank is pretty solid. It's held 120 gallons pretty much the whole time I've had it, and consistently, no leaks. The sealment on the whole tank looks pristine. It was built in 2015, and for its age, it's doing really good. So yeah, long story short, this filter is just over here kicking butt on this tank. As you guys can tell, I mean, it's a lot less cloudy than it was, but it still will be cloudy a couple days going into this. Now, if you're a beginner and let's say you're just starting up and you don't have any good beneficial bacteria for your tank like we did for this, not only that, you need some, it don't matter if it's Tetra or AquaSafe, which is the same, just anything that will treat your water for tap water. You want to make sure you keep that balance good. But here we've had good beneficial bacteria already established in this tank. And not only that, the water we put in here, and we treated it. So far we're doing good. It's, like I said, it's going to take 2 to 3 days to become crystal clear like this one. As you can see, this one's still not fully crystal clear. It's really clear, don't get me wrong. Like I said, it reflects their own self. So I'm not complaining for sure, especially with as high pH and all the nitrates that they put off. It's doing really great. But this tank right here, like I said, we're going to be keeping Mollie baby fries. They're like 2.5 weeks. Some are maybe almost an inch. A lot of them are like 3/4 to an inch. So yeah, this is going to be plenty of space. They're in a 29-gallon tall boy. It's on a stand in my son's room. You guys seen that. If you guys go back to one of my shorts 4 or 5 days ago, maybe a week ago, we posted the first week of Mollie Fry, and you guys can see how small they are and what they're living in. That's our son's tank. So as you know, people say color and gravel rock that has color is beginner tanks. You know, and so because I could see how that is. That's how we were when we first started. But at the same time, some people just enjoy color. Like this tank is a straight black background with black gravel and black sand. So if you put darker, you know, decorations in the tank, and it depends on what type of style of tank you're going for, like what type of fish you're keeping, it wouldn't look bad. As you know, as this tank right here goes to show a river bottom setting with rocks, plenty of dugouts, plenty of hiding spots, and it's got the riverbed rock on it. I mean, it's just pristine for setup, you know, for the type of fish that live in it. Now, it's not like Maui Lake, you know, exactly like how they live in the wild, but I try to put it as close as possible. But enough of me going on about that. The tank's looking good. I'm sure we'll have some final touches like hiding that hose a little better, and we might put a new line on that because that line's really tough. It's been sitting a while out of the water. Maybe as a week goes on, it might be able to bend and adjust more to where we can tuck it and hide it better. But as for right now, the man cave is looking great. Stay tuned for that short that's going to be coming out in the morning on the whole setup. It's going to be great. So you guys like that last video? It was like 1.4K views. Yeah, we're going to do something again like that. Hopefully try to spice it up a little bit so it's really not the same. It's not going to be the same because we'll have a brand new 75-gallon in the man cave. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it. And once these peacocks, when that little baby peacock, the red one, and that cherry or the berry blue one, since they're like 2.5, 3 inches long, and she's holding a sack of eggs in her mouth right now, we're gonna have to set up another peacock tank. And right where the fish tank is, where you guys are set up, the snake tank is at right now, which this is easily movable. And this space right here would fit another perfect tank like this, and it's actually on a full wood black stand. It's not brown like this one, but it's black, and it would match perfectly. I think it's almost the same height even. So I mean, it'd fit perfectly right in here, and we can do something with the mini fridge and the snake tank. I was thinking about building a shelf and putting him on the wall. And yeah, I mean, we got the dog cage there we could move. I mean, we got a bunch of room we could put tanks. Like, if it was my choice, this whole room upstairs would be, it would be tanks. But that's what happens when you have kids and everything. You have responsibilities, so put them first over your wants, obviously. But yes, guys, I'm really excited. I'm glad you guys watched it and liked it. Somehow we keep losing the like. I don't understand. It's so weird. I guess people like it and dislike it, I guess. Maybe they don't like what I said. But no one's even really commenting to let me know exactly if I did say anything that they didn't like. So I'd assume that's not it. And we're not going to be on here much longer. Probably going to give another 5-10 minutes, if that. Realistically, my phone's on 6%, and we've been running on stream for an hour and 20 minutes. Not very, productive in here. But maybe time will, tell and make that a little better. But as of right now, this is what the tank is looking like. It's looking great. It's a little better than it was about 10 minutes ago, 5 minutes ago when I was up here. But not much difference. And these guys are all stirred up. So as you see, you'll see a lot of them chasing around. Since it's kind of a new tank and I redid the whole aquascape on this tank since when I moved it. The orange one up there is chasing right there. He is the dominant fish of the tank. He used to be the weak link, and that erratus cichlid, that one right up there swimming, that black one that just went down, the black and blue and yellow, that one used to be the dominant fish until I separated it because it literally had all the fish like them fish sitting at the top of the tank. Now, the reason he's chasing them so much is because she's a female and he's a male. And one, he's assorting his dominance over the male, and he'll go to the female and do his shaking and flashing and bring her down to the rock so he could try to, lay the sperm, and then she lays the egg, and then he can do all that jazz. And long story short, that's why they act like that. He's a mean guy now. He's the dominant one of the tank. That's why he mainly chases them orange ones. So if you're curious on why that is, that's exactly why. It's not good and it's not bad. Obviously, it could cause more stress to the female than it would the male, because he's obviously going to be chasing her around a lot, trying to get her to breed. We do need to get more females for this tank to even the ratio out and go from there on our breeding. But our peacocks have already established their numbers, it seems like, because 2 of our fish have bred. Now, that means she's a female and he's a male, but at the same time, let's see here. That pink one is, pretty sure the pink one's a female, and that dark, or the pink and black one is a male. So I mean, it really could have been any of the fish, but I assume it's that small one that's swimming up to the front right now, that blue one, because of the fact that he protects her so much and he don't bother her. So now, before we go ahead and add the mollies into this tank, we are going to give it some time. Probably by tonight, eventually we'll end up adding them. We just want to be safe, especially with the new batch of fish, and they're being babies, or a couple weeks old, 3 weeks old at the max, some of them. We didn't really notice them until about after Christmas, and they were, maybe they were about yay big and all over the place. So we don't know officially how old they are, but we know they're within the 3 to 4 week range, because that's when we've noticed them. So we're excited about them. As soon as they get in this tank, they're going to blow up. They're all going to be their own fish, their own colors. We've got some yellow, black, and silver, and we got straight black, and then we got straight silver, and then we got some like black and yellow. It's pretty cool. All from one breed of fish, or technically two different breeds of mollies, but they're the same breed of molly. They're just different colored ones. Long story short, guys, we're gonna upload a short on this tank here, and probably in the morning, and once, or maybe when we get all the mollies in, we'll add another short. But as for right now, we're gonna use this live as a tank setup build. That's why we kind of sat through and gave it a time lapse and did everything. But right now, this is the final setup, except for a little tucking of that aerator line. Besides that, it's looking good. Tugboat is spinning away, it's spinning the wheel, aeration's going up. The only thing we're missing is it being a little bit clearer and a little more established, and our fishing net. Just stay tuned. We'll have that video out for you guys. If you're watching this after the live, thank you for stopping in and watching it to the end. Just a like helps a lot. If not, we appreciate you anyways. Thank you and have a good night.